One thing I hate. You put on a jacket and all the lint goes all over your shirt. So annoying. And I only notice it when I come new. It's annoying as. Shit's so annoying, man. Like, where's my shit? Oh, hey, Teresa. How you doing? All right, cool. Doing better? Good. Glad you're doing better. The flu kicked your butt. All right, no problem. Yeah, I'm good. I got some issues solved today. I feel happier now that I solved them. Because if I don't do it, ain't nobody gonna fucking do it. So it's really annoying that I have to go ahead and do things that other people should do. But I've been trying to get a plaque for my grandfather's grave because no one ever got one. So I'm kind of pissed at that, and I never knew. I never ever knew that anybody had a. I didn't even know where my grandfather was because he died right before I was born. So I don't really do grave sites too much. So I went to look around, get prices, and go look at what type I can get. I ended up getting one on Amazon for $60. It's a bronze plate. It's like the size of a cell phone. It's a little small one with my uncle's me with my grandfather with my grandfather's name, his birthday, and the day he died. And I put grandfather in Portuguese, which is vovô. So I put his name and everything in loving memory of him, you know. So I got it done on Amazon, which I didn't think they had it on Amazon, but uh, they did one for my granny when she died 11 years ago, but didn't do one for my grandpa. And I'm like, what? So what? He's a piece of shit or something? So I get all this information that he's a wonderful man, died early. You know, I never saw him, right? So that's what I did. I said, fuck this. I'm going to go get a plaque for him, even if it's this nice small little bronze plaque with, you know, it's actually a bronze plaque with like a black background, and it's got like bronze lettering. So I filled it all out online, and it's like about, you know, it's like the size of a cell phone, pretty much. So that's what I did. I got it done. I got it done today, and it should be here next week. And I'm gonna go mount it on there myself. Hey, Sonny, how you been? Teresa, what would you like? General or what? Or are you gonna ask questions? So yeah, that's what I did. I went all over the. I went to the cemetery today to go see what type of plaque I should get, and there was a lot of different ones. But then my granny's one is like black and it has bronze letters, so I got like the same one. I got the same one to match her one. So that's what I did. So now they're gonna have like pretty much almost the same looking plaque. So oh, so it's not for you then, just for Marty. All right. Well, when she comes in, I'll let her know. Sonny, you said last night they stuck page. I can't go live. Yeah, I did my thing. Yeah, I had to. I finally got it done. Of all places, I would have never thought Amazon had grave plaques. I just typed it in the search bar and all these plaques came up. So I picked one, you know. I picked one and I said, oh, this one looks like my granny's one. Nice and small, basic. And I ordered it. So I ordered it literally about an hour ago. I ordered it because I just got back from the grave to see my dad. And then went to go see my granny and my grandpa and my uncle. My whole family is there pretty much. So the only person that doesn't have a plaque is my grandpa, which is fucking ridiculous. He's the one who bring us here, you know? He's the one who bring my dad here. If it wasn't for my grandfather, none of us will be here. And he says I'm taking everybody away from, you know, the island because they live in an island called the Azores in Portugal. And it was really, really bad back then. So they had to leave and they came here. And his brother was already here. Um, my grandfather's brother. And his name's on. He's in the same grave as my dad because they got put in the same grave as the soccer club because they both were a part of the soccer club here in Bermuda, the first Portuguese ever soccer club here. So my uncle and my dad's together in the same grave, and my grandma and grandpa's together in the same grave. But my grandfather has no plaque, so I got him one today. Finally, I was gonna make one, but the lady says I can't make one out of wood. There's no wood. You can't have a wooden plaque. Because I wanted to make one out of wood and have it like varnished with his name on it. I can like make it myself, right? Thought that would be creative or whatever, but I went down there. I didn't see no wooden plaques. It's all metal or bronze or whatever. So I was like, oh well, fuck it. I'm just gonna order one. So I went on Amazon and bang, it was right there. Had great reviews. So I was like, oh well, if that plaque lasts 10 years, I'll be happy. And if when it's all messed up, I'll order another one. That's all. It's all good. It was only $60, so it's better than paying more. All right, Teresa, no problem. Yeah, I should be back. I should be here. Oh, flagging your videos? Oh, you post videos and stuff? Yeah, you can't do what you really want to on YouTube like that. So, YouTube can be annoying at sometimes. I'll subscribe to your channel, Sonny. I just subbed to your channel. I gave you a like on your video. Oh, that's what you look like? Oh, damn. You go, girl. You look like you could be Portuguese like me. You must be Hispanic or Portuguese, one of the two. Puerto Rico. I knew you was. I knew you was Latino or something like that. I knew that. Portuguese people and Latino people look the same. You have that look. Every time I go to Boston, they start talking Spanish to me. I'm like, no habla español, Portuguese. They're like, oh, okay, Portuguese. I'm like, yeah, I know español. It's almost the same, but not really. It's pronounced different. Some words are almost the same. Do you know the person that struck your page? All right, let me check. Well, it's definitely a guy. I got a man here, Page of Cups. So this person still has a thing for you. This person still likes you, still, wants to be involved with you. So I would say it's definitely a man. Uh, Page of Cups is usually somebody who is still wants you, still wants to be with you, still wants to offer themselves to you. Could be let me see, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So it could be a water sign. Doesn't have to be, but Page of Cups is water. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Could be that. But it's definitely a man. It could be young. But they definitely still like you or want you in some way. Let me see. All right. Well, this person might have brown hair or dark hair. They have brown hair or dark hair. And there's somebody that drinks. They could be drinking, or they could be like sad that you don't speak to him no more. They're annoyed because you don't speak to them. So I got cups again, 4 cups. So this person is very disappointed, feels very bitter. They stuck. They want to try and get you back. All the above. So yeah, sounds like somebody that still wants you and trying to get you back. Yeah, it is. It's what stupid people do. Stupid people do stupid things. It's part of life. Stupid people do stupid things. You can't go live for weeks. You sure? But why did they? Why did you get struck in the first place? Like, what did you do? You have to do something bad in order to like you know somebody could flag your page or strike your page, but it's got to be for a reason. So if you, I can see your video up there. It says 17 hours ago you posted a video or you did a live. I saw it. I liked it and I subscribed to it. Did like YouTube send you an email and tell you like some shit or something? Cause I see a video here streamed 17 hours ago. I click on it and it works. I see your picture. You got like orange hair, and I see all the other videos here. I see one that you streamed 3 days ago, a day ago. Yeah, it's fine. I don't see nothing wrong. Oh, you got an email. Okay. They said live. They said I violated YouTube guidelines. So, well, that's your fault now. So you must have talked shit about somebody. Well, they can't just take your. They can't do that unless they have proof. Did they send you a clip of what you said? Fuck. Like, did they send in the email? Did they say like, this is why you got, you can't do it? That's what they did with me. They sent me the clip where I did something. It's probably bullshit. I bet you if you go live right now, it'll work. Have you tried it? Sometimes it's fake emails, you know. You're just talking about Jesus. I talk about Jesus all the time. They don't flag me. You try it? Yeah. Well, Jesus is a very sticky subject on here. I try. I talk about Jesus all the time. You fucking flagging me. If you do, I'll fucking go somewhere else. It's cool. Good fuck. Yeah, I know they don't like it. Yep. I talk about Jesus all the time. Ain't nothing to me. I got in trouble for talking about the shot one time. I got in trouble for that, and I got in trouble for playing a song on here. That's about it. Man, there's so much bullshit they do on here. There's people that do a lot worse. See, the thing is a lot of people like myself get away with, a lot because people aren't, I don't have a lot of people in my shit. Yeah, it's probably him. It's probably him doing it. And if you have multiple accounts, you could do it from multiple accounts. Yeah, exactly. You can appeal it. If I were you, I would appeal it. You can appeal the thing. You can appeal it and say I didn't do anything wrong. Because if it's harmful and hateful, how is it harmful and hateful if you're talking about Jesus? In order for them to like tell you that you did something like that, they have to show you what you did. They have to prove it to you. Yeah, of course. I've emailed them back. I appealed everything they do to me. Fucking right. I appeal it. And then they come back and say, oh, well, and I'm like, well, prove it. What did I do? When I'm still alive. Because sometimes what it is it's automatic. See, if a lot of people like hit your channel, like flag it, and put hateful speech or whatever, blah, blah, blah. If a couple people do it, then you're fucked. But see, what you got to do is you got to put it on subscribers mode. If you put on subscribers mode, only the people that are subscribed to you will be looking, will be like be able to chat. That's what I do. I put my shit on subscribers mode. I don't want the public in here. I don't want everybody in here. 'Cause that's when you get a bunch of idiots in here. I eliminated that. And if you like if you sit there and um if you sit there and like what was I gonna say? Shit. If you sit there and like say stupid shit and you can like keep going at YouTube or keep going at the person and stuff, it makes it worse. Cause then like you prove that you're doing it. You know what I mean? It's like you prove it. Like you're pretty much proving that you're doing dumb shit. So it's annoying. Give me a second. I gotta close this thing. You're welcome. I hope it made sense, but that's probably what it is. A bunch of idiots. It's all right. If I were you, I would appeal it and say you have a right to talk about certain things. And in the future, I would make sure you put it on subscribers mode so that way you don't have to deal with it. That's your best bet. Subscribers mode is the best, so that way you don't have nobody to aggravate you from the outside. Not just anybody can come in there. Because you can create like multiple accounts. You can create multiple accounts and then like zap the person multiple times. And then they have no choice but to like check. See, if you got zapped a few times, like 3 or 4 times, they're gonna automatically shut you down and then they're going to investigate. They're gonna go watch your live and then they're gonna give you a clip saying, see what you said from 3 minutes to 5 minutes. You said that if you don't believe in Jesus, then you're gonna die, and then that you can't really say shit like that, like, because if you say shit like that, they're gonna like flag you and stuff. Like, you can't like put your religion on somebody. He'll be irritated. People can't handle talking about God and Jesus and all that. Even if you talk about MAGA or Donald Trump or something like that on here too long, people fucking get you. Like people fuck you off, come in there and like give you like thumbs down, dislikes and all that. Tell you you're crazy and shit. People are stupid, man. People don't have no open mind and open brain. They automatically hate everybody, like without even knowing why they're hating a person. It don't bother me. I say whatever I want, and then whoever, if YouTube says, "Oh, this and that," blah blah blah, I'll be like, "Yeah, whatever." Give me a second. My mom's calling me. That was my mommy. She just called me to tell me that the soup is ready. She made soup for my sister. So you can come and get the soup when you're ready. Well, it's 5:30 traffic right now. I'm not going nowhere. I'll go there in another half an hour. Oh, hey, Tanya. Yeah, mommy's all right. She's good. She's actually happy that I got the plaque today for my grandfather's grave. I called her and told her that I got it. And she's like, "Oh, your dad would be very happy for you doing that." And I was like, "Well, I feel like I have to do it. It won't leave my mind until I get it done. So I'm not gonna like resist that until I finish it. Because that's some fucking bullshit. I have to do it. It's bothering me, you know. All right, Sonny. Yeah, I'm gonna go in a little while to go see my mom. Go get these soup. What do you mean? With the plaque? Nah, it costs $60 on Amazon. It's a bronze plaque the size of a cell phone, 7 by 3, like that. It's a bronze plaque. I got it on Amazon. It was so easy. I wish I would have known that before. I would have been got it done. It actually has great reviews. It has great reviews. A lot of people reviewed it and said it was a really nice plaque. And it's the same one my grandma has it's the same almost the same plaque. It's the size of a of an iPhone, but that's a little bit longer. Because my iPhone is 6 by 3, and it's 7 by 3, and it's a point 0.3 of an inch thick. So it's like this. It's like just the size of a cell phone. I put in loving memory of his my grandfather's name, the date he was born, date he died, and I put grandpa in Portuguese, which is Vovo, Vovo. So I put it there for my grandpa. It was literally $60 for the plaque, which is it's a bronze plaque. So and it's meant for outside. Yeah. So yeah, I ordered it on Amazon. Perfect. And when that one rots away, I'll get another one. That's all. All I gotta do is go back into the archives of the orders of Amazon and reorder another one. I'm gonna keep doing it until the day I die. Simple. That's all I want. It's a simple plaque just with his name for recognition. That's it. At the end of the day, you don't want to get nothing too crazy because no one's gonna see it but me anyway and my family because no one my uncle didn't care to do it, so he doesn't go there anyway. So I'm gonna see it and I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna go there every month and I'm gonna check on it, make sure it's okay, and that's it. So yeah, if I were to buy it here, Tanya, it would have cost like $200. Because here they burn you for it. It's ridiculous. And I looked on the actual Amazon thing, and a guy like took a picture and says it's outside on the graveyard on the site. He took a picture of it. He said this is 2 years after, and it was in perfect condition. So it's nice because my grandma's plaque's been there for 11 years, and it looks like shit. It's all painted up like people, like over the time it doesn't look that great, and I don't really care about that. Her plaque's been there for 11 years. I'm putting a brand new plaque for my grandpa, and that's it. Amazon is the best. When I told my mom, she fucking died. She laughed because my mom doesn't know about Amazon. We tell her that it's a place that we can go get anything we want because she says, "Oh, I wish I can get a rubber piece for this garage door so the rain don't go into the garage because this rubber piece is so old." So I called here in Bermuda and they wanted $150 for the rubber piece and to install it. And I was like, "Oh, hell no." I was like, "Do you sell the piece by itself?" And they're like, "No, no, we have to install it." And I'm like, "Fuck you. You want money?" So I went on Amazon and I bought the rubber piece for $22.95. And I bring it in. Cost $30 to bring it in because of the weight. So I paid $50 for this strip, and I put it in myself. No problem. And my mom said during the hurricane and everything, the water never came in the garage. And she goes, "I can't believe this place you tell me about Amazon has all these things." So I called her just now and said, "Mom, I just got a plaque for Grandpa's grave on Amazon for $60. I wrote down everything, saw the plaque, how it's gonna look, man." She was just joking. I said, "Nope." Said, "I got one. A plain and simple plaque. That's all we need. We don't need nothing fancy, nothing great, something that's gonna last a couple years, and bang." And I told my mom, when that plaque goes, I'll get another one. It's not a problem. If it lasts 5 to 6 years, I'll be happy. It probably will last a long time because it says right there, weather resistant, like weather friendly. It says meant for indoor and outdoor. So, hey, why not? What I might do is I might clear coat it so that way it has an extra coat of paint on it, like a clear coat of paint. So that way, like it holds the weather from messing it up. Or what I might do is I might just get some Corrosion X spray and just wipe it on it. So that way the corrosion doesn't get to it. All you gotta do is oil it down, and then install it. Simple. Now what I can do is I can go on my bike to go there like once a month. I can just take the oil and just wipe it down with a piece of paper just to make sure it stays new. It's not rocket science. It's fine. If you maintain things that last long, it's common sense. So yeah, it wasn't expensive. Very simple. That's all I want. A basic, simple, small plaque. Because they don't want you to put big plaques on the grave. They want you to put regular, small, 7x3, 8x4. So I got this. I got the small one, and that's all I need. Something that's there. Because no one cares, but I do. He's the reason I'm here. He brought my dad here, and my dad brought me here. So if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have a good life. So the least I can do for him is put a plaque on his grave, and I hope that when I do that, I can see him in spirit one day. If I can't see him in spirit, I've never seen him before. I know what he looks like, but hopefully I can see him one day. Maybe when I put the plaque on there, I can have a little moment there and tell him that this is why I did it, and for him to come to me, and I'd appreciate it if he does. If he doesn't, I understand totally. I don't care. At the end of the day, I know he knows I'm doing it. So it actually brings tears to my eyes knowing that no one gave a fuck to put a plaque up about him. But yeah, he's the reason that everybody's here. My family is he is the reason my family's here. But you don't have the decency to go buy a plaque and put it up there. And if the plaque was expensive, everybody can chip in. And it's not expensive. I just spent $60 on a plaque. Like, really? And when it comes in, I just got to get 4 screws that I already have, 4 wall plugs. I'll put stainless screws in there and bang, I'll do it myself. It's very easy. But anyway, I'm so happy that I got it done. And I'm so happy that I remembered that Amazon does shit like that. As soon as I typed it in, I was like, memorial plaque for grave. And all these plaques came up. And I was like, oh shit, that looks like the one grandma has. I said, I'll get that one there because it looks exactly the same. Bang. There you go. Simple. Within 20 minutes, I had it all done, all written out, all done, ready to go. It comes in Tuesday, the 25th of November. So a week from now, it comes in. It'll be here. So I'm happy. Yeah, Amazon will have it for sure. Hell yeah. Amazon will have it. Thank God for Amazon and eBay. No Timu shit, dude. Let me go turn on my light real quick. Ah, I gotta go to my mom's house in a few minutes. Oh boy. You got a mirror and a cell phone holder. Cool. I watched your entire video yesterday. I meant to tell you. This morning when I got up, because I went to sleep right after I left my live. And my live was stuck for a while. I didn't even know. I was there talking to myself for like 20 minutes. I was so irritated. So anyway, I saw that you had went live, and I'm like, shit. And then I said, oh well, I'm going to sleep. I can't be awake anymore. So this morning I said, let me watch Tanya's live. So I commented on it, and then I said, let me watch the rest today. I had it like paused. So I got to where like you were like ready to get the Christmas tree done. So then I when I unpaused it this morning, I was eating my breakfast and watching you. I was laughing because you were like you were saying, oh, I got these lights and I'm gonna put on the lights were all tangled and shit. I was laughing. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to invite Dan to get some soup. It's chicken soup. See, I watched the rest of the live this morning. I say, let me watch the rest of this live because I like when you unbox things and you show everybody like what you got. It was pretty funny. The cereal was hilarious. It was the cereal with that purple thing on it or whatever it was, that little character. I was laughing. Then the Dolly Parton placemat. I was laughing. I'm like, this woman Dolly Parton got shit. That's crazy. Well, she's a fucking millionaire anyway, so it was pretty funny. I had a good laugh. You were like throwing the plastic bags. Oh, throw that shit over there. Throw that shit over there. I was like, Tanya's a mess. Yeah, that'll be cool. I'm sure that'll be fun. Why not? Yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed it. It was funny. I like watching other people's lives and talk shit and stuff. It's fun. It was nice. Yeah, Frankenberry, that's what it was. I was like, look at that shit. I ain't seen that forever. Oh, the tree skirt. Oh, okay, cool. You said it was a Dolly Parton thing. Dolly Parton had her own line. I was like, oh shit. I like Dolly. So it was fun. I enjoyed it. I was drinking my coffee and eating my breakfast, and I was like, oh Lord, what's this woman got now? It's amazing what you can get at those places. Yeah, that's fine. Phil's actually there watching you do it. I'm sure he's chuckling and watching you. You know, as soon as I said that, I see him sitting in the RV. So he's sitting there watching you. Don't ever believe he isn't. He's definitely there. You know. But see, when I go to the grave, I don't really feel my dad there or anybody because really nobody's really there, to be honest, unless they meet you there or they know you're going there. But I've never been like, spirits never told me, oh, go meet me at the grave at 6 o'clock. I see him. I never see him at a grave. I've never seen a spirit my whole life at a grave in a reading, ever. Never, ever. Not that I remember. It's a placemat, but you're using it as a tree skirt. Yeah, why not? So yeah, when I went to the grave today, I just went to my dad's grave and I went to my grandma and grandpa's grave, my uncle's grave. I went there and just passed by and just made sure everything, the flowers were still there, and I told my sister the flowers were still there and everything was fine, nothing was gone or anything. It was cool. Yeah, and that's fine. You gotta do what you gotta do, what makes you happy. You don't give a fuck what anybody else says. Do what's best for you and do what's right for you. Simple. It don't make sense worrying about what anybody else wants. Yeah, exactly. But that's good. Even like no matter what the case may be, we always have to focus our energy on the things that we want to do in life. You know. Yeah, of course. Why he wouldn't be anywhere else? Yeah. He has no reason to be anywhere else. He'd rather be with you. And that's why like my mom's been safe at home because my dad's there. It was so weird. My mom doesn't notice, right? But yesterday when I was at my mom's house, the light flickered, and I've never seen this light flicker before. The light flickered. It was so crazy. I was like, "Yep, Dad's here." That was the sign right there, because that light never flickers. It wasn't like bad weather at my mom's or anything like that. It was great. I was just leaning on the counter, and all of a sudden it started, and my mom didn't even notice it. Usually she'd be like, "Oh no, the light flickered," but she didn't even notice. But I noticed it, and I was like, "Oh boy, Dad's here." Light flickered. That was the sign for him to say, "Yeah, I'm here." It was funny. So I know deep down inside, but obviously some people don't believe in it. So I'm not gonna waste my time telling people. It's just like when I go to the cemetery, I walk around that cemetery today like it was nothing. Like I don't feel anything. I don't really care about anything that's there. Doesn't bother me one bit. It never bothers me that all those people are there, like all the bodies and shit. I don't give a fuck. No, I'm not scared. It doesn't bother me. Like nobody like. I always thought that if I went to a grave, I would be hounded or not or something like that, but I'm not. They don't hound me, cause they're not there. They're out doing their thing. Well, because you die in that hole and you're down there, it doesn't mean you're there. Your body's there and your bones and shit, but not your spirit. Your spirit's been gone. Your spirit's out there doing shit with you. They might be at the grave with you, being like, "Oh, cool." Yeah, that's the best thing not to do is not to talk to people who don't care about it. You know. Yeah, I mean, you can go to the grave and just do whatever, put flowers there, or go check up on the grave, see if it's okay or whatever, and they'll appreciate you visiting the grave because it's like it's a symbol of them, right? But at the end of the day, they're not there. They're not sitting there waiting. I wonder when they're coming. No, it's not. It doesn't work that way. I can guarantee you, it does not work that way. They're with you. That's where they're gonna be. They ain't at no freaking grave. Their body is, yes, but people have this stupid mentality where they think that their spirit doesn't exist. So why do you pray then? Do you pray at God's cemetery? Do you pray at Jesus' cemetery? No, because not everybody's in Israel right now praying at the cemetery where his tomb is or wherever it is. Ain't nobody going out there to pray to him at the cemetery, you dumbass. You gotta pray out in the open. The spirit's everywhere. I don't know how many times I gotta explain to people like, but they're just ignorant. And that's why I gave you that advice. Don't talk to people that don't know. They don't know that different. They don't have a clue. They don't have a damn clue how it works until somebody actually goes. Now, I'll tell you something very briefly before I go, because maybe you'll understand. Or you will understand. When I went to my mom's house, when my mom called me and said my dad was on the floor and the paramedics are there, and I went. When I got there, the paramedics was trying to revive him because he was gone. Right? Obviously, that's common sense. I'm seeing it with my own eyes. And then when he came out on the stretcher, he was pretty much dead. Right? So when he went from the stretcher to the ambulance, and they put him in the ambulance, and the ambulance left, I sat down outside on the chair. And as soon as I sat down in that chair, my dad appeared to me in spirit. And he says, "Hey, look, I'm here. I'm in spirit now. I'm gone. Please take care of the house. Please take care of mom. I know, you probably don't want to see me this way, but I'm here now and I have to tell you I'm gone." Because nobody wanted to believe he was gone. But I knew before anybody. So my mom still had hope he was alive. So did I. But when I saw my dad come to me in spirit the minute that ambulance left, I knew right away he was dead. But if my dad was alive at when he got to the hospital, miraculously, then I would have said, "Oh, my mediumship is fucking whack," or my mediumship is bullshit. I've been getting lies all this time, but I know it's not. I never once doubted that 1 minute. I didn't want to see my dad in spirit. Hell no. I'd rather see him in real life. But I saw him in spirit the minute he died. So what the fuck these people talking about? What the fuck these people talking about when you gotta get crossed over? It's the minute that guy, my dad died 20 to 30 minutes before I got there. So within 20 to 30 minutes, I saw my dad in spirit right then and there. So what the fuck are you people talking about when you say oh, I gotta cross him over and do this. Man, that's bullshit. I saw him within 20 to 30 minutes of his death. Like, fuck you people talking about? Like, don't you get it? They've said for years, when you die, as soon as you die, your spirit comes right out of your body. Boom. And it's out there. And then you come before God. And God's like, oh, look, you're in spirit world now. We're going to have a word with you about a few things, and then you can go about your business. Simple as that. There's nothing else to discuss. And I saw it with my own eyes. I saw it with my own mind, everything. I saw it. Yep. It's fucked up, but it's life. I'm not going to sit here and like deny what I see. I'm not going to deny what I saw. And I'm not going to deny any bullshit about, oh, you got to cross the person over. You got to do this. That's all bullshit, man. And because I saw that with my dad, I believe more in what I believe. My belief is even stronger now that it actually happened to me in real life, like somebody that is close to me, you know? And that's it. And when I told my sister that, she didn't want to believe it either. She's like, well, dad's here at the hospital now. I hope to God that you're wrong. I hope to God that he's alive. And I'm like, he ain't alive. I just saw him in spirit. He's not alive. Trust me. He's gone. And then 20 minutes later, my sister called me and said, yep, dad's gone. The doctor says there's nothing they can do. And I said, yep. And when I got all those confirmations, I said to myself, see, well, how can I deny my belief after that? How? I never, you want to believe that that person is going to be alive, but I wish, I was wrong. I wish I didn't see him. I wish that, I had some type of hope and he would be alive, but it doesn't work that way. So that's why, like, I believe more and more now than ever. And I think that because my dad knows that I do mediumship and I talk to spirit, I think that he's upset with the whole plaque thing with his dad. And I think that's why I guess he must have nudged me to go see my grandmother's grave because something came over me that day when I was at the cemetery. And I said, you know what? Grandma's here and grandpa's here. Let me go see like where they are. So I found the grave and it says my grandma's name. And I'm like, well, where the fuck's grandpa? I'm there looking. Nothing. That's when we contacted the grave people, the church. And she said, yeah, your grandfather's there and the same thing. And then I said, this is fucking bullshit. I can't have this man here with no plaque. You must be crazy. I want to know where the heck he is. I want him to be acknowledged. How many times do I say on here, blue in the face, to acknowledge spirit, and then they'll acknowledge you? Oh, because someone dies don't mean that you just forget about them forever. That's the dumbest thing you can do. You acknowledge them, and they're going to be in spirit with you. And if you believe that, then you'll receive that spiritual power with them. But if you don't, you're an idiot. Because your life can be so much better if you do it. So I believe that my dad is pushing me to do it. And then today, I took the initiative to go back down there to see what type of plaque it was so I can make sure I get, something similar. And then I got home because I tried to make it myself. And then I couldn't find the metal piece that I wanted. And I said, you know what, Mark? Go on Amazon and search memorial plaques and see if you can get one. Because I was going to get one here. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to spend like hundreds of dollars to get it done here. Because nothing's cheap here. And I don't want to spend a whole pile of money on it. Because it's going to be outside in the weather, right? So I saw my grandma's one after 11 years and it's all messed up. So I was like, you know what? I'm going on Amazon. Went on Amazon, took me 20 minutes. Bang, bang, bang. Boom. It'll be here next week. What's the problem? So why couldn't anybody just do that before? And then everybody wonders why I get so pissed. But you know what? I would have never known this unless my dad died. Then when my dad died, he must have said, let me get Mark to go put a plaque on my dad's grave because this is some bullshit. And that's exactly what happened. Simple as that. And I believe this whole happened for a reason because my dad knows that I would do it. He knows nobody else would care, but he knows I care because he knows that what I do in spirit now. And my dad is with my grandfather. So my grandfather must have said, look, I'm not talking to none of these motherfuckers because none of them care about me. And poor Mark, you don't even know who I am. So I want you to like nudge Mark to do this or get him to, to do it. I believe that's what happened. That's why I've been so eminent to do it. And that's why I did it finally today. And I'm so glad I did. I feel so good about myself. I feel so good now. I feel happy. I feel like I've resolved the issue. And when I actually screw that plaque to the grave and I look back and I take a picture of it, it's gonna make me even more happy. It's gonna make me feel complete that my family is acknowledged on their grave. And how could you not acknowledge the person that made our lives possible here? Like that's the most disgusting thing in the world. That doesn't make any sense. So like this is why like I keep harping on this and keep talking about it because I hope to God that everybody's doing the same thing. Because you don't understand how relevant it is to do something like that. Because you're not supposed to forget about the dead. That's disrespectful. Especially if it's someone that significant in your life. He's not, I've never met him, but obviously he's the reason I'm here. Like, duh. Hold on a sec. Oh, Lord have mercy. All right. I'm going to go get the soup at my mom's and go visit her. It's 6 o'clock now, so she told me come at 6, so I'm going to leave now. She's 10 minutes away. Hey, Lucky. So I'm going to leave now and I'll be back later on. I'll probably come back like, I don't know, like 9ish, I guess, maybe around that time. So yeah, I'll be back later. I'm going to go to my mom's and go get the soup and I'll be back later. All right. I'll see you guys later. Take care.